So our last strategy, and this really isn't strategy, it's more of a philosophical stance on teaching. I want my student, this is my little mantra, every student talks every day, multiple times a day. So if that's your goal, if that's your stance coming in, you're going to do different kinds of activities, right? So I don't want to have in my 45-minute, 50-minute period that I give one kid, one kid has a chance to talk or a couple have a chance to talk. Every child, every day, multiple times a day. So then when you're lesson planning, you're really deciding on different activities that you're going to do. This has an implication. You can do lots of pair and group work with the students. You're going to build that in to give them those opportunities to hit that 90% plus. You're really going to be focusing on communication, providing those opportunities for that term negotiation for meaning, right? Giving them all those authentic opportunities. And again, if you've got that target language expectation going, you're already halfway there. They're already going to be using the language spontaneously because they just have to when they're talking to each other. And then this also gives them a chance for feedback. We haven't really talked about feedback. We might traditionally think of feedback as like me, the teacher, providing some written feedback to you on how you're doing. Know that in a negotiation, when you're giving students a chance to interact authentically, they're getting feedback. So if two students are talking to each other and one of them says something in the target language and the other one understands it, that student's gotten some feedback, that they can do it. They're like, ooh, I said something and you understood me. That's feedback to me that I got it. Or I say something to you and you don't understand me. That also gives me some feedback on that I need to improve my language. So we need to think more broadly of feedback. There's a whole body of work on what's called oral corrective feedback, and it's hugely important for language acquisition. So don't just think of feedback as what you write to students. Just by giving them opportunities for interaction, they're getting some feedback on their language, right? So you don't need to be spending hours writing the most beautiful feedback. They're getting it kind of just by having that interaction. All right? So really thinking every child, every day, multiple times a day.